Hi, Dr. Posey. I'm going to talk about my story now. So this story, it's going to have concepts that are related to constructivism. Okay, so the title of the story is called Field Trip to Southeast Asia. A class from the USA has just arrived to Southeast Asia by plane. My ears hurt from the plane, says Billy. So this is Billy right here. Why did we need to take a field trip to learn about Southeast Asia again? So Billy asked that question to his teacher. This is the teacher. My dear fellow, says the teacher, I told you, constructivism is my preferred teaching method. What better way to learn about Southeast Asia than to visit the region? Isn't that a more meaningful context to learn about Asia than through videos and books? The teacher pairs the class into groups of two. Billy is partnered with Sally. So this is Sally right here. And again, this is Billy. The teacher explains that the pair will be doing collaboration together to learn more about Asia. Later on in the day, they learn more about the types of food that are eaten in Southeast Asia. Towards evening, Billy starts to goof off, acting like a clown and distracting Sally. So I'm not sure if you can see it because of this recording box, but this is Billy, and he's distracting Sally by goofing off. All right, so moving on with the story. The teacher reminds Billy the field trip is a research trip and not a vacation. Students need to do problem solving and critical thinking on this trip because when they get back to the United States, they'll need to present what they learned about Asia to the class. Later in the night, the class visits a safari. They are there to learn more about the animals that are native to Southeast Asia. During the nighttime safari, Billy and Sally collaborate and record all the animals that they see. Billy and Sally do encounter a problem though. Billy thinks an animal is a hamster. Sally thinks the animal is a gopher. Excuse me. After close communication between the two, they decide the animal is actually a gerbil. The next day, the class visits a mausoleum. So this is the mausoleum. The teacher asks the kids, how old do you think the mausoleum is? Billy and Sally both say 900 years. The mausoleum is 900 years old. The teacher asks them, how did you come up with that answer? Billy and Sally say that's what they learned from watching a Hollywood movie. The teacher tells Billy and Sally that their prior knowledge is incorrect. Actually, some civilizations in Asia are more than 3,000 years old. Consequently, this mausoleum could potentially be well over 900 years old, maybe even close to approaching 3,000. Later that day, the class visits a park and learns more about uniquely shaped Asian kites. The plane leaves to the United States later tonight. Billy and Sally feel that constructivism worked and they feel ready to write that report because they feel like they were actively learning and now they know a lot about Asia and can write that report. All right, this concludes the story that talks about constructivism concepts. I hope you have a good day.